He laughed, a smug, quiet sort of laugh, the kind that sticks in your teeth long after the moment's gone. He didn't even look at me when he said it, just stared at his phone, thumb flicking, half bored. "I only dated you to make her jealous," he said. "You were never even a real girlfriend." I didn't cry, I didn't scream, I just stood there, watching his reflection in the window. It was raining outside. I remember that part clearly, how the raindrops streaked down the glass like they were trying to escape the room with me. I left without a word. He didn't call after me. He never did. We met in autumn. Crisp air, burnt leaves, warm hands. His name fell from my mouth like it belonged there, easy, soft, like a secret. He wore cologne that smelled like sin and safety at the same time. We weren't perfect, but he made me feel like I was enough. He called me beautiful with that crooked smile, kissed my forehead like I was delicate, but handled me like I was his. He asked about my childhood, memorized my coffee order, held my hand when I woke up gasping from nightmares I never told anyone about. So yeah, I believed him. I let him in. Deep. The kind of deep where silence doesn't feel empty. But then she started showing up again. His ex. The ghost in every room. I caught the shift, how he'd flinch when I touched him while texting, how his compliments turned lazy, recycled, like I was wearing someone else's clothes. He stopped looking me in the eyes when he said "I love you." One night, his phone lit up while he was in the shower. I shouldn't have looked, but I did. Her name. Her photo. A message. Did she actually fall for it? That's when the floor fell out. I didn't throw the phone, didn't scream. I left it right where I found it, face down on the bed like a corpse. Grief came later, quiet, cold, coiled around my spine like a rope pulled tight. But beneath it, focus. He thought I'd break. He didn't know who he was dealing with. I was quiet for 3 weeks, blocked his number, vanished off socials. Let him think I'd slinked away, embarrassed, broken, good. That's when I started digging. First, I learned everything about his job. Corporate PR, clean image, no scandals. Boss with a god complex. Investors with eagle eyes. A recent promotion, pending some final vetting. Interesting. Second, I made a new account. Fake, clean, pretty. The kind of girl who posts brunch selfies and workout clips. She followed him, liked 3 photos, waited. He bit. Of course he bit. Men like him always do. They mess up when they think they've won. We talked, innocently at first. She asked about work, about stress. He vented, sent screenshots. Complained about the CEO, the company's shady numbers, an internal memo that wasn't meant to leave the chain of command. Gotcha. Third, I mailed the screenshots, anonymously, to the board. Internal leak, breach of NDA, violating compliance. He was suspended before the end of the week. And the ex he tried so hard to impress? She was engaged, moved to Berlin, never looked back. That was the first blow. The second? Well, that was the best part. I waited 6 more weeks. Long enough for the gossip to settle, for his LinkedIn to go quiet, for him to start clawing for freelance gigs, offering consulting to anyone who'd listen. That's when I walked into the same bar where we had our first date. He was there, same seat, same drink, but this time I didn't sit down. I just handed him a small envelope. He opened it. Inside was a photo. Him and the new girl, the one he sent those confidential files to. A printout of the messages he sent her. A note written in the same handwriting he once said was so elegant it looked fake. Turns out I was very real. He looked up, pale, speechless. I smiled, turned, and walked out. I didn't need to watch him unravel. I'd already seen the threads coming loose. And as I stepped into the night air, one thing settled in my chest. Solid, cold, permanent. I was never the backup plan. He just never realized I was the storm. Until it was already over.